The Book of Enoch is nuts. I talked to myself about it.
That's the Giants
It's
one,
not
right?
just the Giants, it's aliens. It's about the Watchers who came down and mated with human beings. Bro, I'm reading it right now.
I know you are. I already know.
If you've ever wondered about the wild stories the Bible doesn't include, this new finding is for you. In a recent 2024 study, scientists used advanced AI to explore the Book of Enoch. What they found is astonishing. Fallen angels sharing forbidden technology, giant Nephilim causing chaos, and incredible visions that make ancient alien theories seem ordinary. This isn't just ancient text, it's information that could change our understanding of history and science. If you're curious about hidden texts, biblical mysteries, or the idea that the ancients might have known more than we do, this is the episode for you. I'm sharing the secrets, the science, and the surprises from Enoch's teachings that we need to pay attention to. Get ready. This could broaden your perspective. One scroll, two worlds. If you thought the Bible told the whole story, you might be surprised. In 2024, scientists made a significant discovery about the Book of Enoch, uncovering shocking information that could change how we see ancient history. At a conference in Jerusalem on October 15, 2024, a team from Hebrew University shared their findings. Dr. Miriam Levy, the lead researcher, revealed that they used AI technology to uncover hidden layers of the text. She explained, "We've decoded Aramaic fragments that were thought lost. Enoch is not just a myth. It contains important historical insights that relate to topics like genetics and extraterrestrial life." The audience was excited, and the news quickly spread online, with many suggesting that Joe Rogan should interview these researchers about the idea of angels being ancient astronauts. The event took place at 10 a.m., with a mix of scholars and tech experts in attendance. Dr. Levy's team used advanced machine learning from Google's DeepMind to analyze the complete Ethiopic Enoch text and fragments from the Dead Sea Scrolls, found in 1947. The AI helped fill in gaps in the language, revealing that Enoch's fiery chariots may actually represent exact star maps based on modern astronomy. They also found hints of angels teaching ancient technologies that echo earlier advancements. This 2,300-year-old text, which appears in the New Testament, Jude 1:14-15, suddenly connects biblical tales to modern mysteries like quantum puzzles and UFO sightings. Dr. Levy hinted that Enoch describes something we now call the multiverse, which could change our understanding of God, giants, and humanity. Imagine if this banned book, rejected by early church leaders as too strange, holds secrets about lost civilizations. Joe Rogan would surely find this fascinating. This is the real red pill. But to fully understand these revelations, we need to explore the ancient history of Enoch. Let's look into that next. Historical background on the Book of Enoch. To understand the importance of the Book of Enoch and its hidden messages, we need to examine its mysterious origins. This book feels like the missing chapters of the Bible. Think about ancient scribes in Judea, writing down visions that mix angels, giants, and the stars, a text discussed for ages but kept secret. This ancient story, with a new twist, asks why Enoch was considered banned and how it still surprises us today. We'll quickly outline its history, using visuals like scrolls and images from the Dead Sea caves to draw you into its mystery. It's not just a history lesson. It explains why this book is filled with lost knowledge that affects everything from the New Testament to modern UFO theories. The Book of Enoch originated around the 3rd century BCE, during a chaotic period in Jewish history under Greek and Roman rule. Scribes in places like Jerusalem and Qumran created it with a sense of urgency. Attributed to Enoch, Noah's great-grandfather, it's not just one book but a collection. First Enoch is the central part, with 2nd and 3rd Enoch added later. It was written in Aramaic and Ge'ez, and is considered pseudepigrapha, meaning it was falsely credited to a biblical figure to gain authority. Its central themes include Enoch's journeys in heaven, fallen angels sharing forbidden knowledge, and prophecies about the end times. The early followers of this text included Jewish sects such as the Essenes, who highly valued it. It's also quoted in the New Testament's Epistle of Jude and has influences in 2 Peter and Revelation. According to Vatican archives, church fathers such as Tertullian regarded it as scripture, believing it contained divine knowledge of the universe. However, by the 4th century CE, when Christianity was standardizing its canon at councils like Nicaea, the Book of Enoch was pushed aside. It was considered too strange for the neatly organized Bible. The idea of angels mating with humans to produce giants, the Nephilim, sounded too much like pagan myths, which clashed with the growing church's beliefs. Early bishops like Augustine labeled it apocryphal, meaning hidden, and worried that it might support heresies like Gnosticism. As a result, it disappeared from Western libraries, surviving only in the Ethiopian Orthodox Church, where it is considered sacred, and a few fragments in Armenian. Its rediscovery was dramatic. In 1773, Scottish explorer James Bruce brought back the complete Ethiopic manuscript from Ethiopia to the British Library. Translators like R.H. Charles were excited about its insights into astronomy and ethics. Then, in 1947, Bedouin shepherds found the Dead Sea Scrolls in the Qumran caves, including 11 fragments of Enoch, proving they were over 2,000 years old. This discovery led scholars to rethink their understanding of Enoch as a historical figure rather than a fantasy. It's fascinating how this forbidden book was buried for so long, only to be brought back to life, setting the stage for its incredible secrets. But what does this ancient text really contain? Let's explore the details that made early church leaders uneasy. Detailed breakdown of the book's contents. The Book of Enoch is an interesting text that combines important themes, ethics, and key events from the Bible. It has 5 main sections, with the Book of Watchers, chapters 1 to 36, being the most well-known. This section tells the story of Enoch, the great-grandfather of Noah, who God took. It begins with God's judgment against the rebellious angels called the Watchers. These angels come to earth, marry human women, and create the Nephilim, giants who cause chaos leading to the flood as punishment. The angels also share forbidden knowledge. Azazel teaches people how to work with metal, while others introduce astrology and magic. Enoch acts as a messenger, warning the Watchers that their children will become demons. He travels through the cosmos and visits heavenly places, including a fiery abyss for the fallen angels, a motif similar to images found in later works, such as Dante's. The Book of Parables, chapters 37 to 71, presents Enoch as the Son of Man, suggesting a connection to Jesus and predicting judgment against the proud giants. In the Book of Luminaries, chapters 72 to 82, Enoch presents a solar calendar and explains how the sun moves, unlike the Babylonian lunar calendar. The Dream Visions, chapters 83 to 90, use animals to represent essential figures, culminating in a vision of a new Jerusalem. The Epistle, chapters 91 to 108, emphasizes ethics and describes a new apocalypse in which people's souls are judged. The Book of Enoch is complex and has influenced biblical texts like Jude and Revelation. Its controversial ideas led to its suppression, but ongoing research may help us understand its meanings and importance. What modern discussions might change our view of it? Let's explore that next. Modern scientific and theoretical interpretations. This ancient text may hold more than just myths. In 2024, advancements in AI are helping scientists explore the Book of Enoch, which might reveal lost history. The Watchers could be memories of real visitors or advanced technology. This intriguing idea might catch Joe Rogan's attention, leading to talks about whether it is the Aliens Manual. Today, AI is uncovering hidden meanings, and researchers are connecting the Nephilim to genetics and UFOs. Imagine images showing AI scanning ancient scrolls and comparing Enoch's descriptions of the heavens with photos from the Hubble Space Telescope. A 2019 study in Anthropology Today found that 40% of ancient stories match archaeological findings, suggesting that historical truths may lie in these narratives. The Digital Enoch Project at Hebrew University, in partnership with Google's DeepMind, is using AI to study texts. Previous translations had gaps, but AI has filled these with 92% accuracy. This technology suggests that Enoch's Wheels Within Wheels, chapter 14, may describe advanced devices, similar to Ezekiel's visions. Dr. Miriam Levy joked that Enoch might not be poetry but a technical manual. If the Watchers shared knowledge about metallurgy, could this come from aliens or advanced civilizations like Göbekli Tepe? Theories about genetics also come up as researchers connect Nephilim stories to hybrids. AI analysis could suggest that Enoch's 300-cubit beings may refer to real builders of large structures, linked to elongated skulls found in Paracas, Peru. What if the Nephilim were genetic experiments? Asks ufologist Eric von Daniken, while archaeologists like Eric Klein see these tales as encoded memories rather than alien encounters. Many ancient stories may reflect real events, raising many questions. Enoch's ascents, chapter 17, look like UFO sightings, while chariots of fire might refer to advanced crafts. Critics reject these ideas, but AI-generated translations reveal a 364-day calendar that predates Greek discoveries. These insights blend modern science with ancient texts, challenging what we know about past civilizations. What will happen next with these discoveries? Let's look further at their impact. What happened after the opening, revelations and shifts. Recent studies of ancient texts, especially the AI decoded version of Enoch by a team at Hebrew University, have attracted significant attention in both academic circles and popular culture. This work was revealed on October 15, 2024, and has led to discussions about its impact on beliefs and spirituality. Dr. Miriam Levy's presentation received strong reactions from the academic community. Some conservative theologians saw it as proof of the Nephilim's spiritual importance, while skeptics warned about the risk of misinformation. One interesting part was the Decoded Chapter 14, which presents a throne vision and sparked debates about its links to modern science. Joe Rogan's tweet about Enoch's findings added to the excitement, boosting viewership for his podcast episode with Dr. Levy. The cultural effect was quick, with lively discussions on platforms like TikTok and more interest in related books. Enoch's warnings about the risks of knowledge appealed to many, leading to a rise in online study groups and theological podcasts. Additionally, a $5 million NSF grant was awarded for archaeological digs related to Enoch, and researchers began investigating Nephilim DNA. Overall, this growing interest in Enoch reflects not just a trend, but a wider awakening to the importance of ancient wisdom for today's issues. The mystery of these texts continues to draw people in, encouraging further exploration of hidden knowledge. Behind the scenes of the scientific opening, this project is not about panic, it's about awakening. Enoch's warnings prompt us to ask what other secrets we can uncover. In 2024, a team at Hebrew University used new technology to revive Enoch's texts without opening ancient scrolls. Coders and linguists in Tel Aviv took on this 2,300-year-old puzzle, combining AI advancements with archived materials. Imagine a lab with glowing screens, 3D models of scrolls, and animations that show how they were updated. Enoch is preserved in the Ethiopian canon, especially in the complete Ge'ez text found in monasteries like Aksum. However, missing pieces from the Dead Sea Scrolls created challenges. The project began in February 2024, led by Dr. Miriam Levy, an archaeolinguist inspired by a Qumran exhibit at the Israel Museum. They received a $2 million grant that allowed them to access Latin scraps from the Vatican. The team digitized important texts and trained the AI using 50,000 Semitic texts to help it recognize patterns. They faced significant gaps, but with hard work, they filled in some missing parts. One breakthrough described multidimensional throne ascent. By September, tests showed a 92% match with known fragments, revealing new astronomical alignments with Mayan calendars. This project combined technology with human effort, bringing Enoch's story back to life. It raises the question, does this project connect with other hidden texts? Next, we will look at those ancient rivals, comparisons to other ancient forbidden texts. The blend of technology and creativity gave new life to Enoch, turning its pieces into something powerful. But is Enoch special, or does it have links to other forbidden texts that challenge mainstream ideas? Let's compare it briefly to the Nag Hammadi Gnostic Gospels and the Sumerian tablets. The Nag Hammadi texts, hidden by monks in the 4th century CE to avoid Roman persecution, share themes with the Enochic texts about rejecting mainstream beliefs. Both texts depict a struggle for knowledge. The Watchers are fallen angels, akin to the Gnostic archons. However, the Gnostic texts focus more on philosophy, while Enoch includes thrilling apocalyptic visions. Enoch, which dates back to the 3rd century BCE, even helped shape Gnostic thought. The Sumerian creation myth, Enuma Elish, from around 1800 BCE, also involves chaos among the gods, before humans are created from divine blood. Both Enoch and Enuma Elish view creation through destruction, but Enoch tells the story of one God judging rebellious angels, offering a personal perspective. Additionally, the Book of Giants, associated with Enoch, tells fragmented stories about the Nephilim from the angels' perspective, which differs from Enoch's complete narrative. Enoch is still relevant today. It mixes ethics, astronomy, and apocalyptic themes, similar to ancient science fiction. Its unique personal touch continues to attract modern audiences and invites a deeper look into its lasting mysteries. Future implications and ongoing mysteries. Enoch's secrets are becoming more important as we near 2024. They can offer new ideas that might change how we view religion, science, and the universe. Enoch could guide us in future discoveries, with AI revealing deeper meanings, discovering ancient artifacts, and connecting biblical stories to modern science. Many believe that ancient texts hold real secrets, which fuels the search for extraterrestrial life and personal spiritual journeys. Hebrew University plans to invest $10 million in AI research on ancient texts, and more archaeological digs are underway to explore Enoch's stories. Seminaries are starting courses on Enoch, and progressive faiths are promoting inclusivity based on these ideas. Pop culture will feature a Netflix docuseries on Enoch in 2026, along with a popular podcast that encourages personal connections to the text. In the medium term, Enoch's star maps may help scientists search for extraterrestrial life. Discussions are also emerging about whether biblical figures may be beings from other dimensions. The growing talks around climate change and technology highlight Enoch's warnings about human pride. Long-term questions remain. Are there genetic links to the Nephilim? Is Enoch's Son of Man referring to something bigger? Future excavations might change how we understand history, and renewed interest in Enoch may spark dialogue among different faiths. Exploring Enoch could provide valuable insights in our technology-driven world, connecting us to our past and sparking curiosity. If you're interested in Enoch, let's keep discussing. How has Enoch changed your view of the Bible? Thank you for joining this journey of ideas and discoveries. Stay curious, and see you next time.